Hey, how you guys doing? This is your boy Nate Anime, and welcome back to my channel. And for the first time ever, welcome my Instagram audience. Over from Instagram. I actually uploaded this video that you'll be watching right now. It's actually up on Instagram. Fortunately, Instagram has some limitations, so other will only go up to 10 minutes. I don't know how exactly I'll work around that, but you know, I guess in other words, there'll be some things that you'll see on the on YouTube that you won't see on Instagram, or vice versa, I don't know. But welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about something really awesome. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the anime car show from MegaCon Orlando 2019 that I did earlier this year. I did a whole entire video on it. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. Alright, it's not the best video, but you know, it's my first time doing such a big event out in the blazing hot sun, so do forgive me if some of the shots are not the best. But yeah, imagine an anime car show like that, but in a bigger event area and not connected to a convention. Now, there have been some car meets and such of Itasha, both East Coast and West Coast, Texas as well, of just, you know, Itasha. But majority of them have all been connected to a convention, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, you know, having Itashas at conventions. I actually like when I see Itashas at conventions, but how would you like to see a whole entire car event based on Itasha that's not connected to a convention? Well, they have those, and majority of them are all in Japan. Now, Japan has these crazy large Itasha car events where almost maybe 1,000, and that's not even an exaggeration either. I watched the video not too long ago, and it literally said at least over 1,000 Itashas were at this event, which, I mean, looking at the event from the view that they were showing, I might say there was probably over, maybe possibly even over 2,000, maybe. I don't even know. But, you know, imagine a car event like that happening in the United States. Well, guess what? There is. It's called Itasha Wonderland. It's going to be happening down in Texas, which is funny because Texas is, you know, everything is bigger in Texas, so they say. And this is hopefully probably going to be one of the biggest Itasha car meets or car events in the United States. As I said before, we've had, you know, car events, Itasha car events like this before, but never of this scale. Now, I do feel it probably won't be as big as the ones that we see in Japan. The ones in Japan, obviously, that's their culture. It's going to be a little bit more, you know, bigger. There's much more people with much more wrapped vehicles wrapped in anime than what's going on in the States, even though within the past year it has grown just insane proportions. Like, there are so many Itasha cars. I remember, I'll say around 2014, 15. Yeah, 2014 to 15. If you ask me how many Itasha cars there were out there right now, I would probably tell you that there's probably a little bit under 50. And that would come with a big maybe after it. It is now 2019, and I can tell you right now, there's way more than 50. In fact, I would probably easily go, or I would, you know, if it's safe to say, there's possibly more than maybe 200 wrapped vehicles wrapped in Itasha in the United States, East Coast, West Coast, in the South, in the North, in Alaska, and throughout, even out to Hawaii, all together, the whole entire United States, even Puerto Rico. Yep, that's right, even Puerto Rico. I've seen pictures. I've only seen one car so far. I mean, there could be more, but as of right now, I've only seen one car that's apparently wrapped in Itasha, specifically Darling in the Frank, and there's a lot of those. There's a lot of Darling in the Frank Itashas, especially as of recently. Which, I mean, the show was alright, but I don't know. I mean, I have mixed feelings on it, but I guess the show was so good. I mean, people went out and wrapped their cars in it, so it's kind of cool to see that. It might be more of them than Hatsune Miku Itashas, which are just saturated in the whole entire Itasha car scene in general. But to see an event like this happen in the United States is just huge, and I just gotta give a big shout out to the guys who are doing this, man. I mean, I would never would have thought an event like this would ever happen, if anything could happen in the United States. I mean, if you asked me this, around I'll say 2010, an event like this happening, I'll just say it probably wouldn't have been that good. 2019, yeah, and it seems very promising, and I'm really hoping that it works out, because unfortunately for this year, this is going to be the first year of this car event, mind you. I will not be able to attend, unfortunately, due to work schedules and shortness on money, and just wrong timing in general. I will not be able to attend Itasha Wonderland, which is pretty heartbreaking to me, because I've actually known about this event for at least 6 months now, and unfortunately a lot of money had to go to other things, and I was not able to save up to buy a ticket to go out to Itasha Wonderland, so it is kind of upsetting. However, I do hope that this event turns out to be one of the biggest Itasha events out there. In fact, is there a Genesis world record of some sort that could mark this? Because I know for a fact, and I mean, it hasn't happened yet. At the time of this recording, it hasn't happened yet, so as me right now, sitting in this, sitting where I am right now recording this, I don't know if the event is as big as they say it's going to be, and that it is going to be as successful as I would want it to be. But my hope is that this event ends up being one of the best car shows, Itasha car shows, in the United States. Alright? And so much so that I hope that they have another one next year. Now, if you want to go to this event, it's pretty simple. I'll link everything that I think you'll need to know about the car meet, or about this car event in particular. I mean, but this is going to be a regular, car event, what do you expect there? I've heard there's going to be cosplayers there. There's going to be award shows, probably, best car, best Itasha and whatnot. But it's just going to be, like a regular car event, but yeah, if you want to go to this event, it's going to be in Retama Park in Salem, Texas. Alright? I would strongly suggest getting out there if you're into this type of stuff. I know I wish I could, so please go for me, alright? But that's all the time I have for today in this video. Just sharing a common interest. If you're wondering, did they ask me to do this? No, I'm like I said, I'm just sharing a interest I like. And I just wish I could go, but I can't. So yeah, that's the end of the video, and that's all I have to talk about today in this video. I hope to see you guys in my next one.